We'll now come into a restorative yoga posture, a version of child's pose. You'll need either 2 bolsters, or you can fold up blankets to make the same height as a bolster would be. You want to place 1 bolster or, again, folded blankets. And then if you have either 2 blocks or, again, you can use folded blankets on top of that, you want to basically create some height with this stack so that when you lie, your body is just supported by the bolsters or blankets here. You want to basically straddle the bottom bolster or blankets, having the knees either side, almost so you're sitting onto that bottom bolster. And then creating some height with blankets or bolsters. You want to then lie in a comfortable position over these props. Just adjust it, and you can use your imagination here and use your intuition to work out the best position for you. You want to feel as comfortable as you possibly can, having as much support as you need to feel really comfortable here. So you can use an extra blanket for your head to rest on, if that feels good for you. If you'd like, you can try a few different ways of doing this, adding more height or less height, just seeing the most comfortable way for you. If you feel uncomfortable in the knees, you can place a cushion or bolster between the heels and buttocks to give a little bit more height for the buttocks if that's more comfortable. Just play around with the position until you find your optimum position for your body. This is a restorative posture, so you want to just rest down. Let the whole body completely relax. When you're completely comfortable here, just begin to let the body unwind, soften, and let go. You can close your eyes, unfurrow the brow, release the jaw, unclench your hands and feet, and let any tension in the back dissolve. Your skin starts to soften and relax. Encourage the whole body to just surrender into the posture until you feel completely relaxed. The body feels spacious and at ease. Bringing your awareness to your breath. The inhalations should be long and wide, filling out all the nooks and crannies of your back. The exhalations should be long, slow, and relaxed. You can change the head from side to side, just seeing what feels most comfortable for your neck. Allowing the head to relax completely. And enjoy the gentle rhythm of the breath, feeling the belly press against the bolster. We'll now come into a variation of this posture. It's still a variation on child's pose, just adding a twist. So come to sitting with one hip close up to the bolster or folded blankets. So it's closely touching the bolster. And then turning to face front on, so you're twisting round, lying onto the bolsters or blankets, and facing whichever side feels more comfortable for you. Just noticing which side feels nice on the neck. And again, just relaxing here. Adding a twist gently tones and massages the internal organs. helping the digestion. So just let the breath be soft, deep and relaxed. Release every muscle in your body and enjoy the sense of letting go. Feeling any tension drain away as you exhale. Feel yourself melting into the cushion of support beneath you. These postures have a very calming effect on the body and mind, helping you to deeply relax. In your own time, coming up really slowly, coming into the other side, facing the other way, again bringing the hip close up to the bolsters or blankets, turning your body to face forward and lying onto the bolsters, facing either way, whichever way feels most comfortable for you. Again, using your intuition, adjust the position to make sure that you're completely comfortable. Do whatever you need to do until you feel really comfortable, so you can really just let go and relax into it. Allowing the mind to center on the breath. No effort involved, just following the gentle rise and fall of the natural breath. Shoulders relaxing, head and neck relax. If you start to cool down, you can cover up with a blanket, keeping warm. Slowly in your own time, coming out of it, nice and controlled, nice and carefully. We'll now come into Supta Baddha Konasana, the restorative yoga version of this posture. So keeping the bolsters just as they were for child's pose, you want to add a couple of extra bolsters or again folded blankets, and these are going to be support for the knees and support for the arms as well. You may need an extra blanket to cover yourself up with so you can keep warm in this posture, and you may like an eye pillow also to help you relax. To support your head and neck, get a blanket and roll the end of the blanket up, and this roll is going to be for underneath the neck to keep the natural curve of the neck as you lie back. So come to sitting almost so you're again sitting onto the bottom bolster or rolled blankets. Sitting really tight up so that when you lie back, your back is nice and comfortable. Placing the rolled blanket underneath the neck. Have blankets either side for the arms to rest on. And have bolsters or blankets either side to padding for the knees to rest on. You can place a blanket over you to cover up and keep warm. Again, try and find a really comfortable position here. Want to find a position where the back feels completely comfortable, completely relaxed. We're lying at a bit of an angle so that that height of the bolsters or blankets allows for that opening in the chest and shoulders. But we don't want the angle so much that it hurts in any way or it's painful. So just finding that nice stretch, that gentle stretch which you can completely relax into. The arms are just resting down. The chest gently opens. The head and neck should be completely relaxed. So make sure the chin is not pointing too much up towards the ceiling. That the neck is fairly lined up with the spine. You want the knees to fall out, but again, not so much that you're getting a strong stretch. It just wants to be a gentle stretch, so that the legs can just completely relaxed. Once you feel really comfortable, just allow the thighs to relax as you exhale. Allow the breath to be really soft in the belly. Soften the ribs, soften the chest, and let the shoulders completely relax. Allow the neck to relax. Allow the throat to soften and relax. Muscles in the forehead relax. Allow the jaw to relax. Eyes relax. Supta Baddha Konasana gently opens the whole of the front of the body. The pelvis gently opens. The belly softens and relaxes. The chest opens. And the throat very gently opens. This posture is especially beneficial for the pelvic organs, because when we release tension by softening in an area, we allow circulation to flow. Fresh blood and lymphatic fluid can circulate in the pelvic region. Therefore, this pose is really great for supporting fertility. It's fantastic in pregnancy. It's really good for easing PMS symptoms and easing menstrual cramps. It's great for improving digestion. And it's really good for increasing flexibility in the inner hips and groins. just allow yourself to just completely relax, just bringing the mind onto the breath, following the gentle rise and fall of the natural breath, feeling completely relaxed. Feeling yourself melting into the cushion of support beneath you. And slowly coming back. Bring your awareness back to surface. Coming up nice and slowly. And just sitting for a moment, just seeing how you feel. Slowly opening the eyes. Placing the blankets and bolsters to one side. We'll now come into a passive back bend. For this, you can either use a rolled up blanket or you can use a bolster. You also want support for the head and neck, so place a rolled up blanket behind the bolster for the head and neck. You may want to try both variations and just see what feels right for you. Sometimes a bolster may feel too much of a stretch for the back, so just see, maybe give it a try and see how it feels, and if it feels good you can stay with this variation. If it feels too strong and uncomfortable, then you can try the folded blanket variation instead. So to come to lying, if you're using a bolster, lying over the bolster, the middle of the bolster should be in the middle of the upper back, and the shoulders should be coming down to the floor behind the bolster, so releasing down. The arms out wide, elbows can be bent. If this feels comfortable for you, you can stay lying here and relaxing here. If this feels too much of a stretch, then we'll try the folded blanket version. So get a blanket. It's quite a specific fold, so you want to fold in about halfway. Fold it back on itself, and then again halfway, and then back on itself, and so that you're then folding to come to a peak at the top of the blanket, where the middle of the blanket there'll be a highest peak. And this is going to go onto the middle of your upper back. So kind of the middle of the shoulder blades, the top of the blanket, the peak of the blanket will be placed. The shoulders then come behind, the elbows can be bent, the hands going away, so that the shoulders just relax down and you're getting a nice gentle back bend here. You can either have the knees bent and the feet flat, or you can bring the soles of the feet together and the knees wide, or you can just lie with the legs long along the floor. Whatever feels best for you. You can try each way and see what feels good for you. Again, the most important thing here is that you feel really comfortable in this position. If this version still feels uncomfortable, then maybe this is not a good position for you, and just release the blanket from under you and come into a comfortable lying position. For most people, this should feel really nice. But just make sure you can feel completely relaxed here. This restorative passive back bend is a great antidote to our habitual posture of rounding forward. It gently opens the upper chest and upper back, allowing the front of the body to be energized and the abdominal organs are stimulated. This back bend should leave you feeling really refreshed. If you're feeling pain in the lower back, then maybe come out of this pose into a comfortable lying position. There may be a sensation of a stretch in this position, which might feel unusual, but that's okay, especially if you've been protecting your lower back. You can allow for that. Once you're comfortable in this position, you can just let the whole body release and relax into it, bringing your awareness onto the breath, following the gentle rise and fall of the breath, and then in your own time rolling onto one side, gently coming up to sitting. Again, just taking a moment to gather yourself before opening the eyes. Coming into a basic relaxation position. You can have a bolster or cushion for under the knees. Have a roll blanket to support your neck. You can use an extra head cushion if you like, and if you'd like to use an eye pillow to help you relax, then that's also good. If you're using a bolster or cushion, place it just under the knees. Again, just finding a really comfortable position where you can completely relax. The rolled blanket goes just under your neck, so your head rests on the blanket behind, and this helps to keep the natural curve of the neck. Adjusting your body till you're really comfortable. You can place an eye pillow across the eyes if you like. And again, just letting the whole body relax. Feel the muscles in the forehead relax. Feel the jaw soften and release. Feel the neck and shoulders relaxing more and more as you exhale. Feel the arms heavy on the floor, relaxing down. Back muscles releasing as you exhale. Stomach muscles soft and relaxed. Just noting the gentle rise and fall of the natural breath. No effort involved. Hips relaxing. Buttocks relaxing. and legs relaxing. Surrendering the weight of the body to the floor, letting go. Release every muscle in your body, enjoying the sensation of letting go. Feeling any tension drain away as you exhale. And slowly bringing your awareness back, drawing the knees in, hugging the knees in, rocking side to side. Just taking your time to roll onto one side, just taking a moment there. Bringing your awareness back to the surface. Gathering your core, slowly coming up. Hopefully you should feel completely relaxed.